So, welcome back. You're tuned into the last segment of Psychic Interactive, where I, Inbaal, attempt to get through absolutely all the text before the weekend so that whoever's doing Monday morning is not stuck with a big catch-up thing. So I'll jump into it straight away. Anonymous says, will my relationship last? I'm 16th of the 7th, 87. He is 23rd of the 9th, 86. Please help. Will the relationship last or not? Yes, but I don't know if you really want for it to last until forever. The relationship will last because both of you want to be in it, but it's not the most practical of relationships. So just keep that in mind. Anonymous says life is very busy. Will things calm down soon? 17th of the 12th, 77. Well, you're Sagittarius. I doubt you'll be pleased if things calm down. Will they or won't? They'll become a bit more logical, yeah? There's going to be a lot less senseless running around and possibly a lot more sensible running around. Also, it looks like some kind of belief system, almost a religion, is entering your life, and that makes everything a lot smoother. So maybe if you're sort of meditating every morning or doing chakras or anything like that, it makes it easier to handle everything else. Trey says, could you pick some cards for me for 2005? Thanks. Love to. Let's take 3 cards for 2005. They're all a bit scary cards, I must admit, but it's all for good reason, because you would like for your life to change and for things to turn around. And it's very difficult for the first few months because you feel as if you're talking on empty and no one's listening to you. But then when you start looking back and going, oh, you know, maybe things haven't seemed to change much, but they actually have been changing, is when you understand that you are very much on the right track. So very much a year of changes for you. Me and my boyfriend split up, the next text says. Will we get back together and when? I'm 15th of the 12th, 70. He's 8th of the 7th, 69 from Pam. Will you get back together or will you not? You will get back together for a few nights of passion, but not getting back together as in romantically, I'm afraid. So there's no need really to look at the when. I think it's going to be on and off for the whole year. It'll probably be until one of you finds someone a bit more permanent, if we're honest, isn't it? The next one says, can you please tell me if I'm likely to get married again and settle down? Date of birth 16th of the 9th, 71. If so, how long will it be before I meet anyone? Married again or not? You will be married again. I'd say in 2 years' time you meet someone new. Now, obviously I was going to start going, well, you're asking too many questions. I'm not going to tell you everything, and ring the psychics on 0906 1250 100. But the cards actually said 2 years without me asking. So there's a couple of years for you to sort of wind down from the old marriage and then start planning the new one. And I hope you don't marry in white, honestly. Anonymous says, what does 2005 hold for me and my hubby? 21st of the 9th, 60. One for you and one for your hubby. Whoa. Lots of improvement on the family front. You've actually got pregnancy cards. So looking at, I mean, you'd be 44, wouldn't you? Or 43 or 44. And still, if you're not ready for a child, then make sure that you're very careful, because there's just going to be lots of family occasions, lots of fertility. I was going to say circumcisions to go to, but that's just the way that we say it in the Jewish community. There's going to be lots of family occasions to go to, lots of reasons to get your hair done, I suppose, and it is going to be a beautiful year for love, romance and family. Donna 213 says, can you choose some cards for me over the weekend and what's in store for me? 3rd of 1265. Over the weekend, what's in store? Not an easy weekend, Donna 213. It's going to be a difficult weekend because you feel like you're trying to achieve everything by yourself and no one is helping you. The best way to get through it is to live in the fridge. The best way to get through it, is to find some kind of coping mechanism, some kind of comfort, and just because there's no one around you who appears to be helpful doesn't mean that there's no one around the scenes who will help you. But just find whatever your coping mechanism is. For me, it's sort of crawling into bed, switching the lights off and ignoring the phone. If it's a glass of wine for you or a packet of biscuits, then that's the way to go about it. Anonymous says, we are emigrating to Australia. We'll be happy. Me, 15th of the 4th, 75. Him, 18th of the 2nd, 78. Of course you will be. Will you be happy there or not? You'll be happy there, but you think that it's going to be a very outdoorsy lifestyle, and the place that you're emigrating to, you're actually going to be indoors quite a lot. So I hope you're prepared for it, because as an Aries, you'd be a very outdoorsy kind of person, and I don't know how you'll be able to handle it. Life will be easier over there, yes. Adam says, who's the 18th of the 3rd, 70, will my financial luck improve sometime soon? Will it or won't it? Not anytime soon, but it is about to improve if you allow yourself to think outside of the box. I think there's a different career there for you, and that it needs to be a creative career. Were you ever thinking in the direction of sort of cookery or baking? Just, you know, off the top of my head, but it says something creative that is actually practical. So that's the only thing that sort of sprung to mind. Fui says, love the name, thank you for registering. I've met a new guy who I'm very happy with. Will it continue? Well, will it continue? I don't think it will continue. I think one of you is already starting to get over the other one. So I'm really, really sorry, Fui, but it's at least not a sort of long-term relationship that I'm ruining here. It's more of a sort of new flingy thing, and no, if you've got your heart in it, then you're really alone there. Anonymous says, can you tell me what's coming in 2005? And that's Sharon on the 3rd of the 9th, 74. What's coming in 2005 for you is at first a lot of excitement, and you think, oh, everything's changing, but then the whole year stays pretty much the same. And what it means is that all the changes that you feel you need to go through, do them in the first 3 months, do them before the spring equinox, and then things that haven't changed will stay the same. So whatever needs changing, do it early on. Anonymous says, can you pick some cards for me for next year? 11th of the 6th, 60. And some cards again for 2005, and here we've got loads of excitement, loads of ups and downs, lots of creativity. Are you really heavily into music? Because I see you sort of going to watch live shows and learning to drum and learning to play things, lots of travel as well. Very, very full year. The next one says, oh, very sad. I lost my baby last month. Will I have another? 16th of the 10th, 69. Yes or no? Yes, you will have another, but not for a few months. So your body's still sort of recovering. Your ovaries are not really up to the trauma yet. Leave it till springtime, and then yes, there will be another baby. And I do wish you all the luck and all health while going on it. And obviously it's very traumatic, especially before Christmas, to have lost a baby. I really, really hope that you're strong. I'm sending you my own strength and positivity, and I'm sure everybody watching is doing the same. Donna213 says twice, can you choose some cards for me over the weekend and what's in store for me? We've actually done that one, Donna, so if you missed it, it was just saying that it's going to be quite a difficult weekend, and try to use whatever coping mechanism you can in order to just be able to, you know, get yourself through it. And again, we've got the same text from Chubb saying, could you please pick some cards for me for the weekend? Many thanks. Right, it shows you spending the weekend in the warmth, so maybe it's in the pub. It shows you spending the weekend in the warmth, also making plans for going away, so your holidays can't be very, very far off. Anonymous says, what's in store for me and my husband 2005? Well, lots of business, lots of money, and leaving the old stuff behind you in order to have the new stuff ahead of you. It's basically both of you going in the direction of new careers, or maybe starting a business for the two of you to be ready at home. Now, just to break all these tons of text, there's a live caller comment. Let's hear who's there. Hello.
Hi, this is Trish. Date of birth, 22nd of 10th, 1969. I just want to know if I'll find anyone.
That's a simple question. Will Trish find anyone, or not yet? It says that it's not time for it yet. It's not until the end of January or so. At the moment, because you're feeling so, can I say, ropey all the time? You're just feeling a bit weird all the time. You haven't got much to offer to a relationship. Sorry, I know I'm being nasty. But if you're going to a relationship, you'll just feel as if you're taking and not giving, and you'll feel as if it's not really, really right for you. So hold on until the end of January and then allow for it to happen. You can bring in for readings all the way through the weekend on 0906 125 0100, and you've still got a couple of minutes to send me texts by typing in TV, then leaving space, then your message, and sending that to 87777. Now you can see Vaz right here in the psychic box, and he's ready to answer your texts. If you type in Mystic, then leave a message and then send that to 87777, so you'll be able to get the answer straight to your mobile, and that way you'll never miss a text. Because you saw what happened, some people send in their text 2 or 3 times because they think, well, we've missed them or we're not getting to them. We don't miss texts. I know that we missed 2 texts today, and that's, you know, terrible. You sort of never really happened before, but normally it doesn't happen. If you don't want your text missed, just send it to Mystic. Anonymous says, what job should my mum be doing? 29th of the 1st, 46. Her actual talents are in solving other people's problems, and she is a hard worker. So I would see her as a backup person in an office. Well, I don't think she likes offices, but a backup person all the same in an office, or even in the council, that, you know, whenever the big cheeses leave the office, then she makes sure that all the papers get posted, and, you know, all the chairs sort of end up being back in place. So it doesn't sound very ambitious, and it's certainly not very moneyed, but her talents are in making it possible for other people to enjoy their time. She's a hard worker, so she wouldn't enjoy a job that's not, you know, hard work. And that's about it. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, but I'm pretty sure I got through all the texts, so we're starting next week, Monday, on a clean slate. I think you'll have Harry, Soraya and Jules here, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.